So you're looking ahead, thinking about your career, and the two big titles you keep hearing are machine learning engineer and AI engineer. It's a huge decision, right? And picking the wrong one could set you back. So let's break this down and figure out the right path for you.
Let me just ask you this straight up. Are you one of those people trying to learn both of these at the same time? I see it all the time. It feels productive, but honestly, it might be the least effective way to go about it. You could be setting yourself up for a whole lot of frustration.
And I'm not kidding. We're talking about potentially wasting hundreds of hours. People dive in thinking they're the same thing, but they're fundamentally different jobs. It's so easy to get bogged down trying to be a master of two trades. So in this explainer, we're going to get super clear on the differences so you can focus your energy and make a choice that actually accelerates your career.
Okay, let's cut through all the noise. There is one single concept that, once you get it, makes everything else fall into place. It all comes down to this. Are you an integrator or are you a builder? That's it. Understanding this one thing is the key to your entire decision. So first up, we have the AI engineer. I want you to think of them as the integrator. Their main job is to take all these amazing, powerful AI models that already exist and actually plug them into real applications. They're solving problems for actual users. They don't have to build a model from scratch, they just need to know how to use it effectively.
Now on the flip side, you have the machine learning engineer. This is a totally different ballgame. These are the builders. Their focus is often on creating brand new models from the ground up. And to do that, you absolutely need a deep fundamental grasp of the math, the statistics, the data science, all the theory. They're the ones forging the tools that the AI engineers get to use.
All right, so you get the idea. Integrator versus builder. Now let's put these two roles right next to each other and see how that core difference actually plays out in the real world, from what they do every day to the skills they need to get the job done.
So, what does a typical day look like? Well, the AI engineer is totally product-focused. They're in the trenches, running A/B tests on a live website, asking, does this new AI feature actually make our users' lives better? Meanwhile, the ML engineer is back in the lab. They're focused on the model itself, testing for things like bias to make sure it's fair and accurate before it ever gets out into the wild.
And of course, those different days require completely different skills. For the AI engineer, it's all about software and data engineering. Your main challenge is piping the data to the right place so the AI model can do its thing. But for the ML engineer, it's all about that deep theoretical knowledge, heavy-duty math and stats, so you can actually build the model in the first place. Okay, let's talk about how you get there, the career climb. The path to becoming an AI engineer looks a lot like traditional software engineering. It's a well-trodden road that tons of people have successfully self-taught. The ML engineer path, though, whoa, it can be brutal. The competition is fierce, and you're very often going up against people with PhDs in statistics or computer science. It's just a different league.
And this really gets to the heart of the opportunity. Being an AI engineer isn't about throwing away your old skills. It's about an evolution. You're taking the solid, proven skills of a software engineer and just adding a new, incredibly powerful tool to your belt. You're basically a software engineer with a new superpower.
Okay, enough theory. Let's make this concrete. What does an AI engineer actually build? I'm going to walk you through a simple, real-world project that perfectly shows what this role is all about. So picture this. We're building a transcription app that runs right on your computer. First, step 1. You just use a standard browser API to record some audio. Simple enough? Step 2, you grab an off-the-shelf model like Whisper to do the transcription. Step 3, you use another pre-built model, maybe a small local LLM, to automatically clean up all the ums and ahs. And finally, step 4, you wrap it all in a standard backend like Fast API to deliver the clean text. See? You're just integrating pieces, not inventing them. And here is the absolute best part. When you're in a job interview, you can describe that whole project in one sentence. You don't need a whiteboard, you don't need to derive formulas. You just say, I built a voice transcription tool that cleans up messy recordings using local AI. Period. Done. It's a complete, valuable project that anyone can understand. Okay, so this leads us to the big, scary question that's on everybody's mind: job security. We keep hearing that AI is coming for software developers' jobs. But if you look at it through this AI engineer lens, the story is completely different. Here's the shift in thinking you need to make. AI isn't getting rid of engineers. It's just changing the job description. The world will always need people who can build complex systems. That's not going away. The what we need to build is just evolving. Just think about it.
No matter how powerful these models get, somebody still has to do these three crucial things. You need someone to integrate the models into the rest of the app. You need someone to configure them and control how they behave. And you absolutely need someone to manage the entire application layer that the user actually interacts with. That is the job of the future-proofed engineer.
So, there you have it. We've broken down the two paths, we've looked at what they actually build, and we've talked about where the future is heading. Now the ball is in your court. It's time to take all this in and make a call. And really, it all comes down to this one question. Do you see yourself as the integrator, the person who takes these amazing tools and applies them to solve problems? Or are you the builder, the one who wants to create those fundamental tools from scratch? Looking at your own skills, your passions, and where you want to go, which role is the right move for you?